I just had one of the most insane Polytopia games of my life. Today I'm going to be showing off that game, and if you stick around to the end, we'll be doing a strategic breakdown of it, and you're not going to want to miss it either. Hope you guys enjoy it. Let's get started. Okay, here we go. Hudrick Lakes. I have no clue how this is going to go. Our opponent has 515 points, so they could be playing any fun number of tribes. Barter, Chinchi, Elyrion, Imperius. The way we figure that out is that we look at their starting score. You know, tribes start with a certain number of points depending on what tribe you're playing. They went from 515 to 535, 2 increments of 10. Now to 550. I bet you they're playing Elyrion. Oof, this is gonna be a rough game, ladies and gentlemen. But we've been in worse spots before, so let's see what we can do. Although I'll tell you right now, seeing one animal in this Hoodrick village here, that's not something you want to see. We're still going to take hunting and upgrade our capital for a workshop. And do we even want the second city right now? I honestly think I delay capturing it 2 turns so I can take forestry. I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? Because the tech price will go up by 2, but then 2 turns of having this village will be 2 more stars per turn. I'll just capture it, whatever. It means that we can keep exploring with the archer for the time being. Now, we do have a mountain ruin over here. We could go for that. It's incredibly risky, though. I think maybe we just put the archer north and potentially train a warrior. Yeah, let's do that. They are playing Elyrion. Right, okay. See, this is my only issue with random multiplayer matches on Polytopia. I just want to do funny things with Hoodrick. But everyone's out here playing Elyrion, Cymanti, Imperius, and it's just like, gosh dang it, I just want to hang out. I guess we pass turn here. Uh-oh. 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 Fellas, we are completely cooked. On the bright side, because we meet our opponent, we get some stars, which means forestry and upgrades happening. They're at 1,800 points. They probably have 3 cities. Hi, Elyrion. Okay, 5 stars from them, right. I think we gotta buy forestry, yeah? I don't really think there's anything else we can do here. We gotta upgrade the city, take an explorer. Because I've basically accepted they're going to capture the city, so we might as well get an explorer there so they can't get a workshop there. Or an explorer of their own, for that matter. What is this? This is, cringe. Our archer is just completely dead. And now I'm waiting for server response. That's nice. Are we good now? Hey, okay. I'm gonna go ahead. We're gonna chop 1 forest. I guess I should have done this first, really, but we're gonna upgrade our capital, take resources, and we're gonna get a warrior here and an archer here, and we're gonna pray. Yeah, so I'm not sure how we overcome such a disadvantage here. On the bright side, I believe we can kill this Polytar, and then this Polytar cannot siege this city, so gives us a little bit of time. Issue is, they have what appears to be like 4 cities right now, potentially. Maybe still 3, but they're going to be on 4. We still have 2. Go ahead and do that. Train a warrior. Put our warrior onto the village, and I think we need another archer. I mean, it's a simple turn, but it's about the best we got. Right now, what we should be doing, I don't know. Normally in this scenario, I'd try and play defense to build an advantage. I don't know what kind of advantage we can even build, considering the fact that they're going to have more cities than us, a better economy than us. Here's what's going to happen. They themselves are going to get probably archery, and eventually they will get on the water. They're going to get on the water first. Like, I think that's just a given. They're going to gain control of both these lakes, and then we will be porked. We do have another village over here. Maybe this landmass is a little better than I thought it would be. I kind of assumed this would just be water over here, I gotta be honest. We could bank on the mountain ruin giving us something. That just seems like, if we're having to play our outs to a mountain ruin, we've already lost. I don't have any other better ideas, so we'll take climbing and capture this city. Maybe the ruin gives us a veteran swordsman, and they don't train any polytars, and we can steal a city or something. There's riding. Oh, you know what? I think this sanctuary is going to make a animal on this tile next turn, meaning they can enchant the animal. The warrior will get pushed here, and then they can move it here. Could potentially get roads or something to knock my warrior off the ruin. I don't see them doing that. We need to put our archer here, put our warrior here. Do we hit the Polytar? Sure. Train another warrior. We move our warrior out of the city. Honestly, we'll just go hit this Polytar too. If we train a unit in this city, they will siege. So we do not want to do that. We are going to leave that city open, and I guess just carry over our stars. Yeah, there's the animal I was talking about. They're just going to push and walk in. Oh my goodness, I am sad. And there they go. Well, I accounted for that, just not in the way that I thought it would play out. But it is what it is. I guess our other option would be going for mathematics. And then we can get a giant in our capital. Elyrion sort of has a tough time dealing with giants. At the same time, though, it just takes 6 hits from a Polytar to kill one. But if we're on a forest, that math changes a little bit. Alright, what's the ruin give us? Population. Well, now we can get a giant with forestry. Okay, that's interesting. Archer can just recover, I suppose, and then we get a giant in our capital. I might honestly put the monument and the city up here, take a wall. That would be pretty bold. I mean, I think they can still siege anyway, but they at least gotta put some more oomph if they want to get there. The city here is just too important for us to not get a wall, I think. And you guys know me, I don't get walls that often. This is a special occasion. Issue is now, there are a ton of units around here. We don't really have the means to kill them all. I think on my turn, we just kill this Polytar, I get a warrior here, we do some other shenanigans, maybe upgrade this city for a workshop, and, I mean, that's basically gonna be it. Now, honestly, I don't know how good their economy is. Like, they have this sanctuary here, no animals around it, they enchanted all the Polytars. This city up here is doing nothing for them. We see they have a lumber hut up here, so maybe this city is, I don't know, level 2 now at this point or something? I don't know what our win condition here is, though. That's the only thing. We can play defense all game, but what do we do from there? Big issue for us is that navies are really expensive. Can't really afford one of those. We can keep defending with archery, but, I mean, that's only going to get us so far, I think. Let's see, bring in our warrior over here. He can kill. We can shoot this warrior with our archer. Bring in our warrior, kill it. And then, I mean, we could get a warrior here, archer here, and upgrade this city for workshop. Move our giant north. And yeah, that's it. I'm wondering if we take fishing. With fishing, we could upgrade this city. We could upgrade this city over here. But other than that, unless we're getting a navy, which I don't know if we are, doesn't do a whole lot for us. Other than fishing, mathematics could be an option. Like, we can sawmill here, and then once we get our killer monument, that's just a giant. Although border growth in this city really wouldn't be too bad either. Yeah, so they're sieging this city, but we can unsiege. They're getting a ton of riders. Which, honestly, if they're training riders, maybe that's good for us, because, like, we can just hold off against riders in this one city for days. I don't know how we actually turn the game around, though. That's sort of what I'm struggling with right now. Move our archers, shoot the Polytar, our warrior can kill. He'll become a veteran, we can promote him. And then we can also... Do we kill the Polytar or the rider? I think we want the Polytar, because then our warrior's on the force, he's got a defense bonus, he's just chilling. Move our archer, I'll get a warrior here to go this way. Giant move north. 11 stars, do we just save them? Like, I don't think we need another archer here. I think we got plenty of archers right now. How close are we to Killer Monument? 8 out of 10? I think maybe we save for mathematics. We'll end our turn. Now, in a couple turns, this giant is going to kind of be a problem for our opponent here. We're creating something that they have to respond to. And I mean, we're going to be following up with archers and stuff. Like, maybe we can turn this around. Looks like they're retreating. Interesting. So yeah, I think they recognized they weren't really making much progress against us, so they're just going to back off and play a bit more passively. I still think we want mathematics, though. Issue is, they move their riders back. We can't get our killer monument now. At least not this turn. Oh, there's a ruin here. We are just going to push with our warriors on defense bonuses here. 25 stars. I think we pick up mathematics. And are we doing anything with that this turn? Honestly, I might get border growth in this city right now. We can put the sawmill here and then grab a lumber hut. Yeah, let's do it. Lumber hut for border growth. And I think we just end our turn. Maybe move a couple archers here a little bit. This one can go here. I think that works. I forgot to move our warrior, didn't I? This guy has just been walking around the entire map. He's doing God's work. Turn 13. I don't know what our opponent's up to. Like I said, I don't know how good their economy is. Whoa! What is going on here? Mathematics? How did they afford that? Right, okay. This, makes things a little more tricky. Okay, one more kill and we get our killer monument. Which means another giant? Do we want another giant? I mean, I think we do, but I'm also wondering if we maybe go for riding, and now that they have catapults? The issue is right now, we're missing vision, which we can move on to this mountain next turn, and that will help with that. This warrior is also at 2 out of 3 kills. Very big distinction there. So I'd like for that to become a veteran. If we can't pull that off, oh well. I guess I could potentially siege this city with it, but like we also have this 15 health warrior right here. Alright, let's just put you onto the mountain, see what's going on. Yeah, another catapult, rider, just some standard stuff. I mean, I think we want to like push forward with our archers here as much as we can. Because like if we get enough units next to that catapult, it's going to have no choice but to either hit our archer or like hit our unit sieging the city here. Like the archer can move up here and hit the catapult. I am a little flustered right now, if that wasn't obvious. Should I hit the polytar? I suppose there's no reason not to. It's basically dead whenever it's attacked anyway. Means we might not be able to make that guy a veteran, but oh well. I think I want to get riding and a rider in this city. We could move the giant north and put our archer here. Next turn, potentially roads, put our monument down to get 5 stars, and then we rode this archer up and hit the catapult. Like, there's a lot of options. Tell you what, I may honestly just put the Gate of Power here now, get the 5 stars, and then 1 extra star per turn off of that. We're sacrificing getting a giant in this city, though, which honestly, getting a giant here would be pretty sweet. There's too many options. I don't know what to do. I'm going to sacrifice the 1 star per turn for more versatility next turn. I think we just end our turn here. See what happens. So yeah, catapult hit our warrior. They're going to need another unit to unsiege because that warrior was a veteran. Veteran units are very important. They have 2 catapults up here. Oof. Didn't really account for that. So we may have to end up bringing that giant back. They're going to unsiege. I'm guessing the Polytar is going to kill our warrior here. And maybe he moves it forward and hits our archer. Nope. Okay. That is fair enough. But it does mean that we can hit their catapult with our archer. We're also getting a ruin next turn. Ruin could be big. Ruin could give us roads or 10 stars. There's a lot of rewards that would be pretty sweet from that ruin. And like we also have this mountain ruin up here. This warrior finally found something. Our opponent is thinking long and hard on this turn. And I don't blame him. It's a pretty important turn. They got a warrior. Yeah, it's fair. How are our units looking here? This archer's at 1 out of 3 kills. No one else has kills. Alright, they're going to end their turn any second. We're going to pop this ruin, and it's going to be something sweet. I can feel it. I'm feeling lucky. We're feeling bold. We're feeling... Star ruin! Oh my god! Oh, hey guys. You guys aren't supposed to be up here. I don't like that they're up there. Do we get roads? Do we still want roads? Is roads, like, still the play here? I mean, shoot. What do we get with roads? We can road in some archers. That's kind of cool, I guess. Yeah, sure. Give me roads. All right, so roads means we got some more options now. In particular, I want to maybe see what's going on with the catapult. So here's what I'm thinking. We rode the archer here, shoot the catapult, bring this archer over. We can shoot this warrior, shoot the warrior again, and then this warrior kills. Archer shoots the rider. We build 1 more road and road in our rider. Kill the catapult. An empty city. May as well go in. Now with our giant, I think we gotta bring him back. I'm running out of time. I'm gonna get a rider. And a rider. And a rider. Nope, no more rider. Okay, well. Can they unsiege this city? Now that the catapult's gone, we're kind of blocking off these riders. They need roads to get there anyway. They can enchant some polytars, but I don't know if they're unsieging that. Now if we get this city, and maybe if there's another city over here, which based on these resources, that is a high possibility, we could potentially get our network monument. What to do with the network monument, though, not entirely sure. It's also very expensive to get. You know, we got a nice boost that turn because of the star ruin. Also, we're waiting for them to play. They might have left. So how's your guys' day going? It's been a while since we've just chatted. You know, I used to ask you guys that question like every video, but then we slowly got focused more and more on the technicalities of Polytopia. And, you know, that took up most of my speaking time during my turns instead of just talking to you guys. But it seems like we got some time now. I'm doing pretty good. I just got new tires for my car and new rear brake rotors, and whew, that was expensive. It is what it is, you know. Why did I need new brake rotors? I don't know. I thought I was pretty good on my brakes, but maybe not. I really hope we win this game, though. This is definitely a very good game. I mean, it just goes to show that even if you're playing a bad tribe, you can still pull out some wins. The beginning of this video was very doom and gloom because I truly thought we were just going to get run over with Polytars. But the archers put in a ton of work. I think getting a city wall in this city was a great idea. Game's not over yet though, so I'm not going to say too much stuff. We'll definitely analyze the replay coming up. Alright, turn is passed back to us. I'll come back to you guys when this game's over. Wow, so we took an explorer in this city. Yeah, they were working with a pretty cracked spawn, it seems. Oh wow, they were actually going to beat us to the village down here too. Oh man, game definitely could have swung in the other direction very quickly. And there we go. That's the game. Oh my gosh. What a crazy game. Yeah, let's jump into the game replay for this one. We gotta break this down. Golly. So we had, let's see, 1, 2, 3, I'll count that as ours, 4, maybe 5 villages here, if you're being generous. And then our opponent had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 villages. Although I will say, the ruins were balanced heavily in our favor. They had this ruin up here, there was also this one up here they could have potentially gotten, but like, we had this mountain ruin, we had this mountain ruin over here, and then these two ruins down here. And honestly, the ruins were pretty clutch this game. This one up here was a veteran swordsman, we don't really care about that one. This one gave us a star ruin. I don't remember what this one gave us. Oh, it was population, and that let us get a giant in our capital without needing mathematics right away, which gave us that monument we were able to use in this city to get a city wall that really helped with defending that city. And that was a very important city, because it was basically this city preventing our opponent from walking directly into our capital, so it was paramount that we were able to control that, and we did control it thanks to that monument and getting that wall there. So I think just what happened to our opponent is that they had a couple sanctuaries, but they weren't really able to develop their economy that well, I guess. Actually, they had 17 by the end of turn 11. We had 13. So yeah, I honestly think if they just defend this position, sanctuary up maybe, I mean, or I guess you can get workshops with lumber huts and whatnot, I think they run away with this game. Instead, what we saw happen is that our opponent just kept attacking us. Now, initially, there was nothing wrong with that, but like, they started like spending a lot of stars trying to take this city, and they just weren't going to. Let's see what their vision is at this point. I am curious, although it looks like they haven't gotten any explorers near us, I don't think. Yeah, basically just what their units have seen. See, I mean, yeah, they're still operating under the pretense that they can take this city from us, but we have archers, and I say this time and time again, attacking in Polytopia is very expensive. Defending in Polytopia is not. We were able to just hold this position with our archers, defend, while they were dumping their economy. Literally their economy, because they had to enchant polytars in order to pull this stuff off. They're spending stars per turn. Now, you know, not only are they enchanting polytars, they are reducing their stars per turn to try and siege our cities. And they just couldn't, because we defended. And that is why we won the game. It gave us time. Time being a very precious resource. Gave us the time we needed to get mathematics, border growth in this city, which made it even more of a choke point that we could easily hold down. We were able to beef our economy up a little bit more so that we could afford riding. Star Ruin clutched us. We got stars to get roads. And then by that point, we went on a big attack because we had been defending so long. After defending for so long, we accumulated a ton of warriors, ton of archers, and then we were ready to go in. And that, in my opinion, is what separates a okay Polytopia player from a good Polytopia player, is knowing when to go from attack mode to defense mode, and when to go from defense mode to attack mode, not just, oh, I'm going to throw units at my opponent here, see if I can take this city. So that's something you should look out for in your games. And to this person's credit, they did actually back off at one point. I think it was too little too late, though, whenever they realized they needed to back off. Yeah, turn 12, they moved their riders back, realized we're not making any progress here, resourced mathematics, and started defending. But yeah, it was just too late. I think if they had earlier focused less on attacking us, more on locking down these villages, which they did, and then upgrading them, you know, with sanctuaries and whatnot, they would have easily won this game, because then they get on the water, maybe? Even just get chivalry and just run me over. There would have been basically no counterplay for us. But yeah, so, very, very cool game. I think they played pretty well. It was really fun. These games are the reason I play Polytopia. Very, very fun and insightful game. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy. You know, I hope you learned something from this video. If you did, be sure to hit the like button down below, and subscribe for more epic Polytopia videos. And if you want to support myself and the channel directly, you know, help pay for my brake rotors, you can become a channel member by hitting the join button down below. And I will see all of you in the next video. Have a spectacular day.